What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLorean here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And today what I want to talk about is a huge announcement that AMC officially just made about Comic-Con and The Walking Dead. So the official Walking Dead account on Twitter posted this. Breaking, and AMC officially announces San Diego Comic-Con virtual panels for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead World Beyond. Now already this is a huge announcement or anything, because obviously everyone was thinking, oh, Comic-Con, just every con and just every single just event in general is canceled because obviously the virus, and I know everyone's sick of hearing about that, which I am too. But everyone was thinking that this was going to be canceled because obviously, just everything going on, but nope, because AMC has officially told us that there will be a virtual panel for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead World Beyond happening. Well, we don't know yet. But before we do hop into some misinformation or more so rumors or just things that people are saying, let's hop right to an official article by Skybound, which will be linked down below. And this article is titled, AMC announces Walking Dead Universe panels for San Diego Comic-Con at Home 2020. So on the page, on the front page, before you get into anything else, it says, today AMC announced they're participating in San Diego Comic-Con at Home with their annual Hall H panels minus Hall H, which includes The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and the upcoming series Walking Dead World Beyond. Each panel will feature most of the stars and producers of each show, and will be available to stream free for everyone watching at home. Dates and links will be available closer to the panel time, which... okay, let's first get into some, I guess get into the, you could say rumors and things that are being said early on. So I've been hearing that this, whole thing will be happening in July. Yet again, take that with a massive grain of salt. But I've been hearing that, maybe it might happen in July. As a bit of an update to this video, how I said that, we had no official announcement for when this would be occurring, when these cons would be happening. It has been officially announced and tweeted and, posted by the Instagram pages of The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead World Beyond, that these events will be taking place from 7/23 to 7/26, meaning July 23rd to July 26th, which is awesome because that's next month. That will be getting some news on tons of things in the Walking Dead universe. So at least now we have an official date that we can actually count on. But let's dive into the subcategories of what might happen or what will happen at each panel for each show. So first we are going to look at The Walking Dead. Let's read what it says right here. The Walking Dead will make its 11th San Diego Comic-Con appearance with a panel spotlighting the season 10 finale episode A Certain Doom, which will air as a standalone episode later this year. Moderated by Chris Hardwick, Talking Dead, the panel will feature The Walking Dead Universe Chief Content Officer Scott M. Gimple, showrunner and executive producer Angela Kang, executive producer Greg Nicotero, who directed the season finale, and cast members Norman Reedus, Melissa McBride, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Lauren Cohan, Josh McDermott, Ross Marquardt, I always say his last name wrong, and the Princess, the actress who plays the the princess, but I'm not going to try to butcher her last name. So all we really have so far for what will be happening for the main show, The Walking Dead, at this year's Comic-Con, virtual Comic-Con stay at home, will be a panel spotlighting the season 10 finale of The Walking Dead. Now what will be at this thing? Obviously spotlighting the season 10 finale, but what will be there about the season 10 finale? So my opinion is maybe a new trailer, maybe some promotional images, some clips, maybe some interviews about what we could be expecting, because I couldn't really imagine anything else besides that, honestly. Maybe a release date, maybe. I don't know, but this will be fun to see. I'm definitely gonna watch it whenever it does, happen, and whenever it is announced. So I'll make sure to let you guys know first. So moving on to the next show, we have Fear the Walking Dead. And we won't be reading all this, but I did want to, go over some of the main points. So it goes over first how Fear the Walking Dead will present a panel for obviously the upcoming season 6, which will be premiering later this year. It will be moderated by Chris Hardwick. The panel will feature Scott Gimple, showrunners, executive producer Andrew Chambles, and Ian Goldberg, and cast members like Lenny James, and a bunch of other people from the cast of Fear the Walking Dead, and some people in season 6. And then pretty much what it shows after that and everything is just description of what season 6 will be about, which I'm pretty sure we all could get the general idea of that and everything just from watching the trailers. And moving on to the last and final show, which is The Walking Dead World Beyond, which is the third series, the new series that hasn't even premiered yet, but we've been hearing little snippets about it and seeing little trailers and clips. So what it says here is The Walking Dead World Beyond makes its Comic-Con international debut debut as the third series in a widely successful The Walking Dead universe. So I'm already kind of confused by this, saying like, you know, make its Comic-Con international debut as a third series, like all of that and everything. I do wonder if that means like it's making its debut. I wonder if that means it'll premiere at Comic-Con or premiere at on like, you know, the day of Comic-Con. Most likely not. I'm probably interpreting it wrong and everything, but it would be cool to see it, like, you know, premiered at Comic-Con, or at least announced, like, you know, like, oh, it'll be happening tonight and everything. Make sure to like turn on your TVs or something, but I highly doubt that and everything. But, you know, it would just be generally cool and everything for that to happen, but yet again, very unlikely. We'll most likely be getting a new trailer, some interviews and talks with the cast and crew and producers and showrunners. We might get some new clips, promotional images, like I said before, a new trailer. But besides that, just shows on, like, you know, who will be, like, you know, attending, showrunners, you know, producers, and just cast members of, like, you know, the main cast. And then after that, it gives like a slight, you know, brief explanation of what the show is. So this looks pretty good, honestly, and it will be weird and everything because it says it's making its 11th, or the Walking Dead main show will be making its 11th San Diego Comic-Con appearance, which this would be usually where I think we're getting news about Walking Dead season 11 usually, or we're getting the news about, like, you know, the next season at the next Comic-Con. But weirdly enough, we actually won't be getting that. Like, maybe we might get some news about what will, like, you know, season 11 will feature, like, you know, what's going on in the writer's room so far, more so writers' homes. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it's the 11th and we're not getting any news about, like, you know, season 11. We're not even a trailer, which is usually where we would be getting the season 11 trailer, but unfortunately not. But this has been some pretty good news and everything. Like, you know, San Diego Comic-Con, like, for 2020 is still happening for The Walking Dead. We'll be getting a panel for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead World Beyond. And I guess the biggest news out of all of this is that we'll be getting some news on the season finale of season 10 of The Walking Dead at, like, you know, this, like, you know, appearance panel, which I really can't wait for. Like, whether it's a new trailer, some news, promotional images, maybe even a release date, I have no clue, but anything on the, like, you know, the episode is amazing in general. But that was really all today. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Which show are you most excited to see at Comic-Con? Will you guys be watching the event or panel at home? Well, I mean, it's not like we have any choice. Are you excited to get some news and maybe a trailer or maybe some new promotional images or some news about episode 16 of season 10 of The Walking Dead? And more of so, which show are you most excited for? I hope you guys did enjoy this video and anything. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of the latest in the Walking Dead universe and more on this. All sources will be linked down below in the description. And I will see you guys all later, some amigos, and peace out.